Did you know that the first 3 years of your baby's life are the most important for brain development? In fact, by the age of 3, a baby's brain has already made 1,000 trillion connections. That's more than at any other point in their life. And here's something even more surprising: the toys you choose for your baby play a major role in shaping these connections. If you're using the same old toys that everyone else has, your baby might not be getting the full developmental benefits they could. Many parents don't realize how much of an impact toys have on their baby's growth, but research shows that the right toys can improve everything from language skills to emotional health. In this video, we'll explore 6 key toy upgrades to make by the time your baby is 6 months old. We'll show you how to choose toys that not only entertain but actually help build your baby's brain, body, and social skills. Get ready to discover how simple changes to your baby's toy box could make a world of difference. Chapter 1. Tiny Hands, Big Impact. Why your baby's toys matter more than you think. When your baby hits the 6-month mark, their development is growing at an incredible pace. You might be surprised to know that the toys they play with can make a huge difference in how they develop. Research shows that a baby's brain is most active during the first few years of life, making this period crucial for building the foundations of learning. A study by the American Academy of Pediatrics found that toys encourage physical, emotional, and cognitive skills in babies. Choosing the right toys is key, and it starts with understanding that not all toys are equal. A simple toy can have a profound effect on your baby's development. For example, a colorful ball can help your baby with eye-hand coordination and spatial awareness. Just imagine, something as basic as a ball can be an exciting tool for learning. What's important is that toys should encourage babies to interact and explore their world. When babies have the right toys, they begin to connect with their environment. The simple act of playing with a rattle, for instance, helps babies learn cause and effect. They shake it, it makes a sound, and they realize they can control that sound with their movements. Toys like soft, plush animals or teethers might seem comforting, but they also stimulate other senses like touch and smell. This stimulation is critical in the early stages of development. According to a study by the University of Cambridge, sensory exploration through play helps build brain pathways. In short, toys aren't just objects, they are tools for building a better brain. Chapter 2. From Soft to Stimulating. The power of texture at 6 months. At 6 months old, your baby's sense of touch is growing stronger every day. That's why textured toys are essential at this stage. Touch is one of the first senses babies develop, and introducing various textures early can enhance motor skills and brain development. Babies at this age are learning to grip, hold, and explore through touch, and different textures help them refine these abilities. Soft toys are comforting, but they should also offer a variety of sensations to engage your baby's curiosity. Rattles with raised bumps, plush animals with a mix of fabrics, or even crinkly toys can teach babies how to interact with their surroundings. These toys can also help develop hand-eye coordination as babies learn to grasp and manipulate objects. The importance of texture goes beyond simple comfort. A study published by Child Development highlighted that tactile stimulation, like different textures, plays a vital role in helping babies process sensory information. When babies explore various surfaces, they're learning how to react to different sensations, which strengthens the connections between their brain and motor functions. For example, toys made of different materials, wood, fabric, or rubber, allow babies to feel and discover the uniqueness of each texture. The sensory-rich environment these toys create encourages curiosity and sparks developmental growth. It's like offering your baby a mini-adventure every time they reach for a toy. Don't forget that toys with multiple textures help with muscle development too. As your baby grabs, pulls, and chews on toys, they're strengthening muscles they'll need for sitting up, crawling, and eventually walking. Chapter 3. Colorful Choices. Why bright isn't just pretty, it's powerful. It's no secret that babies are drawn to bright colors, but what's even more fascinating is how these colors can impact brain development. At 6 months, babies are still refining their vision, so high-contrast colors like black, white, and red are especially effective in stimulating their eyes. Toys that feature these bold colors help babies improve focus and attention. Research shows that babies are more likely to engage with bright colors because their brains are naturally wired to respond to them. In fact, a study from Frontiers in Psychology reveals that bright and contrasting colors can help babies develop visual tracking skills. Tracking movements is essential for later skills like reading and writing. But it's not just about catching their attention. Color also plays a role in mood regulation. According to the Handbook of Infant Development, colors can influence emotions and behavior in babies. For example, red and orange are stimulating and energizing, while blue and green tend to be calming. Understanding this can help you choose toys that not only keep your baby engaged but also create a positive environment for learning. At this age, babies are beginning to distinguish between different colors, and toys with multiple bright colors help enhance that ability. A toy with vibrant red, blue, and yellow patterns can help your baby differentiate between these colors, which is an early milestone in their cognitive development. As their eyes focus more sharply, they begin to see the world with greater clarity, thanks in part to the toys they interact with. Additionally, research suggests that toys with contrasting colors can strengthen your baby's ability to process visual information. This kind of stimulation encourages babies to pay attention to details, an important skill that will help with everything from language development to social skills as they grow older. The good news? You don't need to go overboard with flashy colors. A few strategically placed bold colors on a toy can do the trick. Just make sure to include high-contrast designs that will keep your baby's eyes busy and engaged. If you're enjoying this content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss more parenting tips that will make a real difference for your baby's growth. Chapter 4. Rattle or Roll. Choosing toys that encourage movement. At 6 months, your baby is starting to become more mobile. They may be sitting up, reaching, or even rolling over. Toys that encourage movement are crucial now, as they help babies develop muscle strength and coordination. Toys that roll, bounce, or move in some way can motivate your baby to stretch, crawl, or even attempt to scoot. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends toys that encourage babies to move and explore their environment. Toys that can be pushed or pulled are great for this stage because they help develop balance and spatial awareness. A rolling toy, for example, invites babies to chase it, strengthening their coordination and providing an opportunity for physical play. Toys that make your baby reach out also help strengthen their arms and core muscles. A brightly colored ball or a toy that dangles just out of reach can encourage them to stretch and develop their grasping skills. These small but important movements are stepping stones toward bigger milestones, like crawling and walking. Movement also boosts cognitive development. The act of chasing a toy or rolling it back and forth with a caregiver teaches cause and effect. Babies learn that when they move, something happens, and that simple lesson sets the foundation for more complex learning later in life. In fact, movement toys are linked to improved brain activity. A study from pediatrics suggests that physical activity during play can actually stimulate neural connections in the brain. These connections help with later cognitive functions such as memory and problem solving. So, a simple rolling toy isn't just fun, it's an essential developmental tool. It's also important that these toys be safe and appropriate for their developmental stage. Make sure toys that encourage movement are sturdy and can't easily be tipped over or broken. And remember, even if a toy doesn't move on its own, a toy that prompts your baby to move will still have a big impact. Chapter 5. Sound Decisions. Why noise isn't just nonsense. When it comes to babies, noise is more than just a distraction, it's an essential part of their development. At 6 months, babies are starting to develop their auditory senses, and toys that make sound are great tools for teaching your baby about their world. These sounds help stimulate brain development and improve listening skills, both of which are critical for language development. According to the Journal of Neuroscience, sounds are one of the primary ways babies learn to recognize and process language. Musical toys, rattles, and toys that make animal sounds are not only fun, but they also help babies distinguish between different pitches, tones, and rhythms. This is a crucial step in developing language skills. Research has shown that babies respond most to high-pitched sounds, which is why many toys are designed to make high, cheerful noises. Studies from developmental science confirm that babies prefer these types of sounds because they are similar to the pitch of a human's voice. A high-pitched rattle or squeaky toy mimics the tone they hear most frequently, making it especially engaging. It's also important to note that sound can help with emotional development. Musical toys or toys that make soft, soothing sounds can calm your baby, helping them develop self-regulation. On the other hand, more dynamic toys that make loud or rhythmic noises can help energize and engage your baby in active play. Understanding this balance is key to choosing the right toys for your baby's emotional needs. One thing to remember is that too much noise can be overwhelming. The American Speech-Language Hearing Association recommends introducing sound gradually and making sure your baby isn't overstimulated by constant noise. Choosing toys that offer a variety of sounds, soft and loud, can give your baby the stimulation they need without overwhelming them. When selecting sound-producing toys, consider those that allow your baby to create the sound themselves. Toys like maracas, xylophones, or even simple toys that they can shake or tap teach your baby about cause and effect. This helps your baby understand that their actions have consequences, which is an important cognitive skill. Subscribe now so you don't miss the final chapter that reveals how interactive toys can build your baby's confidence and create a lasting bond. Chapter 6. Interactive Play. Toys that build connection and confidence. At 6 months, your baby is becoming more social and interactive. They are learning how to communicate through babbling, facial expressions, and body movements. Toys that allow for interaction between caregiver and baby are critical at this stage because they foster emotional connection, social development, and cognitive growth. Research from the 0 to 3 organization shows that interaction through play strengthens the bond between caregivers and babies, which is vital for healthy emotional development. Toys that encourage back and forth play, like stacking blocks or dolls, help babies understand social cues and teach them about relationships. These toys are also great for encouraging your baby to take turns, which is a skill that will serve them well in later social situations. Interactive toys can also help boost your baby's self-confidence. A toy that reacts when your baby pushes a button or makes a sound helps them understand that they can have an effect on their environment. This sense of control is an important step toward independence and self-assurance. According to The Power of Play by Play Scotland, toys that require interaction also help babies with cognitive development. Simple games like peekaboo, where the baby's actions trigger a reaction, help them understand object permanence. The idea that things continue to exist even when they can't be seen. This milestone is crucial for later learning and problem-solving. Another important benefit of interactive toys is that they encourage language development. Toys that make sounds or require a caregiver to speak or sing along can help babies develop their listening and speaking skills. Singing lullabies, making animal noises, or narrating what the baby is doing while playing all expose them to language in a fun and engaging way. Additionally, interactive play helps babies regulate their emotions. Studies have shown that when babies engage with caregivers in play, they learn how to manage frustration, share joy, and express emotions. This kind of emotional learning is foundational for healthy social relationships as they grow older. Interactive toys are not just about fun, they are essential for your baby's emotional, social, and cognitive growth. By choosing toys that encourage interaction and provide opportunities for learning, you are setting the stage for your baby to thrive.